In Syria, Kurdish forces are accusing Turkey of failing to abide by the terms of the U.S. brokered ceasefire, and its leaders are calling on Vice President Mike Pence to take responsibility for its enforcement. It comes as Russian leaders reportedly huddled in Syria today to discuss de-escalating tensions in the region. Holly Williams is near the Syrian border in Turkey.
Good morning. The United Nations said the border between eastern Syria and Turkey was mostly calm yesterday, but there are reports of violations of the ceasefire by both sides. 14 civilians were killed by Turkish-led airstrikes and mortar fire, according to a Syrian monitoring group. 200,000 civilians have reportedly fled the area in recent days, and Turkish-backed militants have been accused of atrocities against Syrian civilians. The US effectively opened the door to this Turkish incursion into Syria last week, when President Trump announced that US troops would be pulling back from the border region. US forces, numbering around 1,000, are now in the process of withdrawing entirely from eastern Syria. That decision is a betrayal of the Syrian Kurds, according to many, both in Syria and in the US, including Republican members of Congress. A Kurdish-dominated militia group has been America's closest partner on the ground in Syria in the fight against ISIS, and now they are the targets of Turkey's assault. Turkey views the Kurdish group that partnered with the US as a terrorist organization. President Trump called the ceasefire agreement a, quote, great day for civilization. But the US withdrawal could ultimately benefit the Syrian regime and its allies, Russia and Iran. If the ceasefire breaks down, there are also fears for accused ISIS fighters being held by the Kurds. We were given exclusive access to one of their prisons last month. They say they're holding around 12,000 former ISIS fighters, including 4,500 foreigners. The nightmare scenario is that with renewed fighting, the Kurdish group will no longer have the resources to properly secure the prisons, and there could be a mass escape of ISIS fighters. Dana.
Holly, thank you very much.